Escaped eyebrows on Merlin.
There's something on your face.
What?
And hot dog on the bill. And Phil takes a dislike to contestant on the cube. There's no need for that. Hey, what's that in the sky? Yes, and last weekend saw the final auditions before the live shows. So, who was helping the judges to decide? Well, Louis had Ronan, Cheryl had Will Young, Danny had Kylie. What about Simon?
OK, I've got one person I want to introduce you to. She's with me every year. Sunita.
Not again! It's a long time since So Macho, isn't it? Brilliant number, though. So, if you're Sunita and you're competing with Kylie and Ronan and Will Young, how do you make your arrival seem a bit more special? You just wear leaves.
Hi, guys. I wanted you to have fun.
Roll on autumn, eh? All you'd need is one gust of wind. Keep that for later. So, how did the would-be finalists fare? Well, I'm not sure Ricky had permission to be there at all.
Last to perform is 21-year-old Ricky, who's been waiting for this moment for over a year.
I thought that was it, that I would never get this opportunity again.
Ricky left the competition at boot camp last year and didn't tell his mum he was auditioning this year.
Actually, Ricky, I haven't told my mum I'm doing this. She still thinks I'm doing You've Been Framed. Then up came feisty girl group Miss Frank.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T, take a tasty bit. Suck it to me, 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 suck it to me. Quando sto solo non posso fermare di pensando che voglio andare via dalla paura mi devo domandare puoi tenere la tua vita puoi cantare.
Cuando estoy solo no puedo hablar. Pensé que ahora que él te da el miedo me tengo que preguntar si tendrá toda la vida para cantar. Is it me, or did you think they looked hungry? Especially when Louis broke the news that they were coming to London.
Girls, I have made my decision. Oh, good. Girls, Miss Frank, I'm going through!
I'm so glad I got the groups. Yeah. They ate Louis. Oh, yes, of course, the bowl of soup I ordered. You must excuse me, I missed my lunch and... Wait a minute! What's that in my soup? Sorry. Waiter, there's a fry in my soup. Allow me one. This was Last Chance to See, where Stephen Fry and another bloke go around the world seeing animals that are almost extinct due to people going around the world drawing attention to them. First, they were after the Komodo dragon, but of course there were lots of other animals to meet along the way, such as the pangolin with its powerful claws.
There he goes.
There you are.
They find it hard to walk because of those big claws. Of course, they have to walk with the claws. Oh, look at that. Wow. That's where the claws come in handy as well.
But powerful claws. But then we would treat it to every naturalist's favourite sequence, the late-night ritual of the turtle laying its eggs on the beach.
Oh, look, there they are, yes.
Actually, the ranger has to get the rest of the eggs out of this nest. So where is it? There he comes.
Goodness me, that's extraordinary, isn't it? It's another example of how the act of conservation is almost exactly the same as the act of poaching.
Isn't it? Yeah.
What we're doing here for good used to be done by people to take the eggs to steal them for food.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now you can reach
Nice, Stephen.
I don't think I can eat another one. Just one.
This week he was after one of the rarest birds in the world, the kakapo. So, what does a kakapo look like?
It ought to be impossible to describe a creature as looking old-fashioned, but that's exactly how Sirocco looks, with his big sideburns and his Victorian gentleman's face.
Yeah, the big sideburns and the Victorian gentleman. Yeah, actually, it reminded me that my great-granddad was Victorian. I was just looking through some old family photos of my ancestors, and yeah, who's that old guy on the left? I think that's Uncle Kakapo. I think, yeah, he's extinct now. As Stephen pointed out, there aren't many kakapos left, and so naturally the ones that are around are pretty lonely and frustrated. They'll pretty much mate with anything that looks a bit like a kakapo.
Do you think it is he's actually attempting a sort of mating ritual?
Go on, son, go for it. Go on. Give it some. Go on. Get off me! Oh, which brings us to our TV highlight of the week. TV highlight of the week.
Oh dear. Hello.
It'll be dark soon.
Oi. Left a bit. Ouch. Oh, I see. Oh dear. Excuse me. Ow. Oh. Ow.
But may I now propose a toast to the University of Libya, to the Libyan University.
I propose a toast to Libyan University.
Yeah, Libyan University.
The Libyan University. Yeah, they've owned a branch on Albert Square, and presumably that's why Colonel Gaddafi himself dropped into the CAF. How about that? Colonel Gaddafi in the cafe. Yes, poor Stacey had gone completely off the rails, largely because she hadn't been taking her tablets, even though her denim jacket has magic pockets which can keep all sorts of stuff in. Yeah, they are deep, those pockets. Yeah, there's, here we are, there's another packet of tablets in there. And, of course, if you... There's the bumper pack as well, you can get that in... that's in there. Of course, you can get that same stuff in liquid form. There's the 50 mils, or there's the 200... There's the 250 mils. But, of course, if you're feeling really fit up, you might want to... Not yet. You might want the catering size bottle, which is... let go. Here. I felt sorry for poor Tamwa. Like any teenage boy, he has urges, and embarrassingly was caught out by his mum and his brother using his laptop. So, what was he looking at? Pretty girls in bikinis, or something stronger?
What's on the computer?
Nothing, just sights.
Have you got something to hide?
Of course not.
Have you been looking at pictures of girls?
No.
Pictures of boys?
No.
Show us the computer.
He thinks you are. Yeah. He was catching up with the Crackable footage from Last Chance to See on iPlayer. Now, hang on a minute. Where's that envelope I had?
I met up with a local Jain monk who told me that his commitment to non-violence is based on the right of all beings to exist equally.
Of course not. No, this was The 3 Lives of Gandhi, the bald, bespectacled founder of modern India. I like Gandhi. I don't know what it is about him. Yeah. Well, we all like Gandhi, don't we? I mean, what's not to like? I particularly liked the film he was in, Gandhi. So, was Gandhi some sort of saint? Not according to this show.
You know, in his early days, he was a very bad boy, essentially. He had taken meat, he had taken wine, he had taken womanizing.
I want candy.
I want candy.
No, don't. Don't encourage him. So how would you sum up Gandhi's approach to political change? Well, look no further than his birthplace.
It's only when you step into the courtyard of the rather overblown adjoining Gandhi Memorial that the importance of these early years is pulled into sharper focus, specifically in the 2 words engraved in the marble beneath his portrait. They are ahimsa, which means non-violence, and satya, which means truth.
Now, I like ahimsa, but then I like satya. But which is better? There's only one way to find out. Burp. Giant baby on casualty.
I thought we'd have a little celebration. I can't believe it's been 1 year.
Sally's surprise at Kevin's Piles on Coronation Street.
Kevin, I've been married to you for over 20 years. Those were not your knees running behind that big pair of tomatoes.
And on How to Look Good Naked, Gokwan tells us what he gets up to at the weekends.
Today, this city boy is being taken up the mountain.
Forgive me. Hold me now. And I did feel sorry for Mr. Fielding. Poor bloke. He'd had to have a tube inserted into his chest.
Well, I can see you have everything under control here, so I'll leave you to finish up.
Right. That's the first part done.
I feel a bit like a bagpipe. Let's hope no one blows the other end, shall we?
Is it me, or is the time you have to wait for an ambulance to turn up getting shorter?
Ambulance, please.
He said ambulance, not Land Rover. It's Casualty, and there was some great news for Dr. Jordan. I mean, really good news.
We've got some great news for you. They ran a biopsy on some of the tumour they removed from the debulking, and
we're reclassifying your tumour, Nick.
It's not grade 4 glioblastoma multiforme. It's grade 3 anaplastic oligodendroglioma.
Party! What's that? Hole in the wall is back? Stop! What's that you say? Dale Winton's not in it? Instead it's Anton Dubek. Yeah, all right, Gandhi. No, come on, give Anton a chance.
And bring on the wall!
He can't even get that right. Everyone knows it's...
Bring on the wall!
I'm not going to watch it again. On Coronation Street, Roy Cropper had a bone to pick with Hayley in Romanian.
Be cool, may you pay pener daiaer I plin kustits pare.
Well, you knew that when you married her. But of course, the big news was this.
I'll be 2 hours max.
Well, make sure you are, because it's Simon's recorder recital today.
Yeah, I know, and I won't miss it for the world. I'll see you later.
Simon's recorder recital! I can't wait!
Can I just remind my dad and Blanche that it's Simon's recorder recital this afternoon?
Oh, like any of us need reminding.
I wouldn't miss it for the world. Oh, I've missed it. Oh, hang on, that's the set list. Look, yeah. So what did he do? Oh, Frère Jacques to start, yeah. Then on to London's Burning, yeah. Then Frère Jacques again. And then Poker Face by Lady Gaga. Poker Face. Dating in the dark now on Living. So, what's the concept?
3 guys and 3 girls, all looking for love, but with a unique twist. They will date each other in complete darkness to find out if true love really is blind.
So it's blind date, really, isn't it? And instead of that wall between them, they just turn the lights off. So, 3 ladies and 3 gents trying to find love, but in the dark, there was Katie.
I'm looking to find my knight in shining armour, not an idiot in tinfoil.
Now she tells me. Then there was Danny, who's looking for something special.
What I would not like to see is some total manta that, you know, not in a horrible way, but just someone you don't find attractive at all.
Yeah, not in a horrible way, no. Yeah, that's actually a rare use of the words total manta in a nice way. What was Daniel from Surrey after?
Girls-wise, I like quite pretty, athletic, attractive girls.
You don't say. All the more total muntas for us, eh, guys? Then there was Alan, who fancied himself as something of a live wire.
I would describe my character probably as quite quirky. I'm just very zany.
Lonely. Actually, the producers of Dating in the Dark give us an insight as to what it's like for the daters in one of my favourite bits from the whole show.
This specially designed room is completely pitch black.
This is what the daters see. That's very helpful. Coincidentally, that's also what you see, of course, if you turn your TV off. That's not what we see, though. No, because they've got those night vision cameras, yeah. And Danny discovered a way of attracting Katie.
The reason I chose Katie was because she seemed the most bubbly, the most up for a laugh. We just seemed like we had more in common with each other.
I'll put you a little present, actually. Would you like a donut?
Oh, my God, I love donuts.
Come, give your hand, with your hand.
Turns out she quite likes donuts.
Then you're in luck, mate. Once the dates in the dark had taken place, the girls and boys were invited to make sketches of their potential suitors.
Blimey. They've both gone for you, Daniel.
That's a shock. Blimey, you wouldn't forget him in a hurry, would you? Eh? All right, Nick?
You want the donuts?
Not really. Actually, I had a go at that dating in the dark. I met this bird in the dark and she was all over me. And let me just see if I can draw her face. Now, she had big eyes, yeah, like that, with a big, long nose and a big shaggy perm, like that. And, yeah, she looked a bit like that. Sort of... The problem for Dorian was she finally saw Alan and she didn't really go for him physically.
I don't know if Alan was there waiting for me, and I wish he wasn't, because I feel awful. We should have just stayed in the dark. It would have worked out. Bought a house in the dark that was dark. Just got married in a dark church. Had a dark reception.
Yeah, they did do that. In fact, we've got the photos here. Let's have a look. What's that one? It was a shame, that, actually, because in the dark there was definitely some chemistry between Alan and Dorian. Yeah, they made sweet music together.
Dorian wanted me to give her a rendition of Rock Me Amadeus after, obviously, my sensational group date performance. Guten Tag! It's about the only German I say. Wie geht es dir? Amadeus. Amadeus, Amadeus. Hopefully she could sense that, you know, I'm not afraid to sort of just get up there and be a bit crazy and a bit zany. Come on, Rock Me Amadeus.
Oh, I'd like to hear a bit more of that. Yep, so to sing us out, it's Alan and Dorian.
Amadeus, 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 oh, 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 Amadeus.
Oh, come on, rock me, Amadeus.
Cuando estés solo no puedo parar de pensar que quiera lejas dejar. El miedo me tengo que preguntar si tendrá toda la vida para cantar.
Amadeus, Amadeus, oh, 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 Amadeus, Amadeus.
Fancy a donut? That's all for us here. Good night.
Brilliant. Piers Morgan is back with someone who's had 46 years in the limelight. But it's not always been fun. For Cilla Black, Piers Morgan's Life Stories starts a new series at 10 tonight. Coming next, though, they've had their makeovers. The final 12 are ready and standing by for the live shows from The X Factor in just a moment.